Not Santa. I'm not Santa Claus.
No kidding. How did you get in?
You invited me.
I don't know you.
Still, you invited me.
I don't know how you got in, but get out.
I mean you no harm.
Sure. Me neither. Dad?
He can't hear you. No one can. Not until I leave.
Dad, wake up.
It's always the same with you humans. You never believe right away. It always takes some convincing.
Don't come any closer.
Don't you want to know the price?
The price? The price of what?
Your happiness. That's why I'm here. You wish for a better life, to be happy.
I wish for you to leave.
I will, if that's what you want. Once you understand, once you know that I can deliver on the promise. I can't leave until you understand. Once you do, I'm not only free to go, but obligated, if that's what you wish. But you may not wish that once you know, which is why I must stay.
I didn't wish you here.
You prayed tonight before your meager meal of crackers and cheese. You prayed for a better Christmas dinner, a better life.
Anyone could guess that. Just look at the place.
This is your third Christmas without your mother, and you wondered where she was and how she could leave you, and you wished she would have taken you with her.
I didn't wish that.
Yes, you did. It was just for a moment, and then you put it out of your mind, but you wished you had left your father too. It's okay. It's a selfish wish, but understandable. Anyone in your situation could understand it. And without your wish, I wouldn't be here.
I don't want you here.
That is true, for now. But you do want a better life, and you can have that better life if certain conditions are met.
Conditions? What conditions?
The first condition is that you have to believe. Once you believe, you can have the life you dream of if the second condition is met. And this is the hard part. But first, let's get to the believing.
I believe. What's the second condition?
You don't believe. I'll know when you do.
How?
I'll just know.
How are you going to make me believe?
Ask me any question. It needs to be about the past, something you know the answer to, something only you would know.
You can't answer questions about the future?
What would that prove?
What's the last thing my mother said to me before leaving? What were her last words to me?
She told you that you must learn to never trust anyone.
You could be tricking me. You could know some psychology or some mental tricks.
No tricks. You believe me now. That's good enough. Now for the second condition. Happiness can be yours. I can put you in a new family. I can make you younger with a fresh start. I can make you older with a career or a family of your own. Regardless of how you get your happiness, someone you love has to pay the price, and you have to agree to let them pay it.
Pay a price?
You can be happy, but someone who loves and needs you must suffer. Your father has to pay for your happiness, and you must make that decision for him.
You stay away from my father.
It's not like that. His price will be paid by your absence. You will be happy with a real family, but he will be left alone with just his regrets and his drink.
He doesn't drink that much.
He drinks all he can afford, and with his one reason for living gone, he will drink more. He'll drink the money for the food and the rent, and soon he'll be on the street. He will die homeless and alone, and no one will mourn him, not even you. I tell you this because you must know the full price.
I'd never do that.
You won't mourn your father's death because you won't remember him. Once your new life begins, the memory of your old life will be washed away, and you won't have to live knowing you abandoned your father. How could you ever be happy with that knowledge?
I won't leave him.
But how long will you stay? Do you plan to take care of your father forever? Are you never going to college? Never going to have a career? Never marry? Sooner or later you will leave and have nothing to show for it when you do.
I'll have my father.
Yes, you will have your father, sometime in life, and the rest in memory.
Sometime?
Surely you must know he is not well.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. It's time for you to decide.
Why have you been sent here to torment me on Christmas?
The torment will end once you decide. Tell me so we can all have our peace.
Shelley? Are you awake? I thought I heard voices. Shelley?
It's just the TV, Dad.
What time is it?
It's a few minutes past midnight.
Midnight? It's Christmas then. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I don't think Santa brought you anything again this year.
He brought everything I need. If you enjoy the power of stories, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and consider purchasing my book, Hitching Devils and Other Stories. A link to that short story collection is in the description. What are we without our stories?